The sun descended over pleasant hills. In the outskirts of the forest mountains, Quill, the hooded arms dealer, packed up his extended carriage. Gordo the Goblin King handed him a sack of gold ducats. Thanks again for the solid. The mysterious man said nothing before taking off into the unknown. The goblins stood in awe of the 12 stories tall stone golem their king had purchased. Take it in, boys. This beauty's gonna exterminate all those vermin down the mountain. Pleasant Hills will be ours. Now go wake the wizard. I am already here. Geez, Zathru, you almost gave me a heart attack. There seems to be an issue, King Gordo. Which is? This golem was sold to you without its heart, which happens to be its power source. You gotta be kidding me. I do not kid. Can't you magic up something? In such short notice, with limited resources. No. Prince Giorgio stepped forward. How about the atomic heart of a cyborg? Would that work? Oddly specific, but yes. All right, Daddy-O, I'll be back in a flash. The streetlights came on, just as the monster truck barreled towards the end of the cul-de-sac. Nigel and Norn returned from hunting for tomorrow's feast festival. The massive stags were chained to the truck bed. Nigel parked the car on the driveway of their home that resided at the far end of the street on the right curb. Nate greeted them. There, my 2 stout-hearted men, arriving with an impressive bounty. You have Norn to thank for that. His tracking skills are something else. Hey, you got us there. That is nothing to scoff at, Nigel. Only 2 weeks since your reunion, and yet your driving abilities have not waned. Nigel went to unchain the stags. Your work here is done. I shall prepare these bucks. Their slabs will be ready for the grill before sunrise. Nate grabbed both stags by the antlers, effortlessly pulling them out of the truck, humming as he headed to the backyard. Nigel looked forward to the street sign at the entrance of the block that read Nigel Avenue. The streetlights made the sign appear brighter than usual, and a chill went up Nigel's spine. His sword Blankhorn chimed in. It is just a street name. They did this to honor you. I know, but... Hey, Nigel? Yes, Norn? Don't beat yourself up about freezing on the hunt, okay? I'm not. It's been a minute, you know? Can't be back to being great at everything. This is true. I'm heading in. Tomorrow morning, can you take me out driving before the feast? You know, since you kind of owe me? We'll see. I'll take that as a yes. Norn went into the house, while Nigel continued to stare at the sign. It makes me feel like a ghost. But you aren't. You have your family back. They have you. And most important, you have me. I shall protect you till the end of my days. Nigel smiled, turning his gaze from the sign to the night sky. At the wrench house next door, Walter was in a heated argument with his daughter Kimmy. A college dropout! I'm glad your mother isn't around to see this. 'Cause you killed her. 'Cause she was trying to kill y'all, as a sacrifice to the great pixel demon. Marrying a techno-pagan was the biggest mistake of my life. Then why you send me to her school? Your legacy! We've been getting them units at a steal, girl! I ain't going back. What are you gonna do? I don't know. You better figure it out fast. No free rides in this house. You either work or you go to school. Your little brother does both. On cue, Sprocket entered the room, wearing a bloody chef's apron. The triple rack of boar ribs have been salted, seasoned, and are okie dokie to be smokied. That's my boy. At least I raised one of y'all right. I can't take this. I'm going out. When you get back, I'ma yell at you some more. Nigel heard the door to his right open, then slam shut. Turning, he locked eyes with Kimmy. Take a picture, it'll last longer. Nigel averted his eyes quickly. Kimmy sighed, regretting what she said, and approached him. I'm sorry I said that. Name's Kimmy. Nigel. My dad is just driving me crazy. You hear any of that out here? Not really. That's good. No sense waking up the whole neighborhood. Why are you out here? It was a long day. It's a nice night, so I'm taking it all in. I get that. Wait, aren't you that dead kid? Excuse me?
I didn't mean it like that. My brother Sprocket told me what happened at the weapons depot.
It's kind of a sore subject for me.
Makes sense, I guess. I minor in necromancy. Well, technomancy. We bring people back to life with computers and dark magic.
Okay.
One of our recent subjects came back to life after being dead for 5 hours. You know what he said he saw on the other side?
What?
He said he saw a cave for 5 seconds. You were out for a while, right?
A long while.
What'd you see?
Before he could answer, the roar of a motorcycle sped towards them. Its owner was Giorgio, the Goblin Prince. Hey, Kimmy baby, I heard you were back in town. Climb on.
You're the reason I got sent away, fool! I ain't going nowhere with you!
Sorry to hear that. Giorgio took out his grappling gun. Pulling the trigger, he produced an electric net that engulfed Kimmy. He attached the net to the back of his bike and took off, dragging Kimmy behind him. Nigel chased after him. Giorgio swerved, barely missing the Bowerman brothers returning from their hunt in their father's pickup truck. Nigel ran in front of the truck, arms flailing. Shanks, the oldest, was behind the wheel. He stopped, then lowered the window. Yo, the wrench girl, Kimmy, she was just abducted by that goblin. We need to follow them now. Clubs, the shorter, fatter, middle Bowerman brother, leaned over. No way! We just got back from hunting! Find her yourself! If he makes it back to his tribe, that's a whole nest of goblins, and I'm only one man. A whole nest, huh? That's a lot of goblins to slay. I'm in. Lance, the youngest Bowerman brother, spoke up from the back seat. Count me in. You go wherever we go. Of course you're in. I didn't say I was. I have a ton of gold ducats from my inheritance saved up. I'll gladly pay you if we just get on the move now. Sounds good. Hold on a sec. Shanks pulled a quick 180-degree turn, backing up to the Bowerman driveway, then hit the lever, dumping 3 enormous bison carcasses from their hunt. Climb aboard, Grindamson. The truck sped off. Nigel and the Bowerman brothers drove to Kimmy's rescue. You just listened to BarbUrbia, Battle of the Block, Act 1. This audio drama was written, recorded, performed, and edited by Drew Manning. If you enjoyed it, please stay tuned to this channel. Thank you for your time, and have a great one.